The CEO put a $10 million check on the table. 18-year-old LeBron, his mother, and his agent, all shocked. The CEO of Reebok, the sports and fitness company, the deal. LeBron would wear Reebok-branded apparel, be part of Reebok's advertising campaigns, collaborate on products, and a few others. For this, he was offered $100 million over 10 years. $10 million of that he would get immediately. LeBron was shocked. He had never dealt with an amount this big. His mother felt like accepting the deal, but their agent cautioned them. He reminded them that the plan was to talk to all parties before deciding. He listened to the agent. In a few days, LeBron got offers from the other parties, Adidas and Nike. Adidas offered $70 million with a few conditions. Nike offered $70 million without such conditions. Adidas was out. LeBron had to decide between Reebok and Nike. Reebok was offering $100 million. Nike was at $70 million. Then Reebok raised their offer to $115 million. Nike raised their offer to $90 million. LeBron, only 18 years old, had to choose. Nike had a history of signing deals with sports legends, Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, Tiger Woods, and more. LeBron wanted to be associated with a brand that had a history like Nike's. Reebok did not have that kind of a prestigious history, but Reebok's offer was higher. LeBron had come from a poor background. He was born when his mother was only 16 years old. His father was an ex-convict and absent from their lives. LeBron grew up in dangerous neighborhoods where fights were common. His mother changed homes often, unable to pay rent. As he got into high school, he started competing in school-level basketball. This is where he stood out. He was magnificent. Many who followed basketball felt he was a once-in-a-generation player. He kept rising. After finishing school, he could go to college, or he could join the NBA draft. The NBA draft is where the US's national-level basketball teams get their players from. LeBron chose to go for the draft. LeBron was so good that he was offered deals by Reebok, Adidas, and Nike. Keep in mind that he had not even played his first national-level basketball game yet. He eventually chose to sign the deal with Nike. This entire episode is covered in great detail in an article by Jeff Benedict for the Esquire magazine. Around the same time as LeBron's birth year, another athlete was born, Michael Phelps. This energetic young boy first stepped into a swimming pool at the age of 7. He did exceptionally well. A few years later, Bob Bowman's swimming coach noticed him. Bob told Michael's parents that the boy had the potential to be an Olympic athlete. Bob became his coach. At the age of 16, Michael broke his first world record. In the 2004 Olympics, he won 8 medals. 6 of them were gold. Beijing Olympics, 2008. He won 8 gold medals. London Olympics, 2012. He won 6 gold medals. Rio Olympics, 2016. He won 5 gold medals. With a record this splendid, Michael Phelps became the most decorated athlete of all time. Nobody has won as many medals as Michael Phelps. 28 medals. Both Michael Phelps and LeBron James have brand endorsements, but LeBron James got a $90 million deal from Nike even before he played his first national match. Michael Phelps reportedly got his first brand endorsement in 2009, long after he started swimming in the Olympics. Why? Total Addressable Market, or TAM. TAM is the total size of the opportunity. Both LeBron James and Michael Phelps are fantastic athletes, but LeBron is a basketball player, and basketball is watched by a lot more people. How does that matter? Sports earn money mainly from advertisements and brand endorsements. If more people watch a sport, companies spend more money on advertising and endorsements. Being in a high TAM sport means LeBron James is a billionaire today. Michael Phelps is rich, but not as rich as LeBron, despite being a world #1 swimmer. Swimming's TAM is just not as high as basketball. We can see this effect even in India. Cricketers are paid much better than hockey players. This brings us to the corporate world. Warren Buffett's partner, Charlie Munger, is famous for saying, "Fish where the fish are." If you want to catch fish, you have to go to the lake that has fish in it. If you go to a lake that does not have any fish, you will never catch anything. No matter how well run a company is, if the total amount of money in an industry is less, the company will never become large. But in an industry where there is a lot of money, even mediocre companies can grow huge. And it is not just about the industry. It is also about the locations the company operates in. Some of the biggest companies in the world, Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, sell their products in almost all countries in the world. Many companies saturate their market. They have sold their products to as many people as possible. Apple was in this situation about 20 years ago. They were selling enough computers. Their fortunes changed when they expanded. When they started operating in a new space altogether. When they launched a smartphone, iPhone, they entered a space with a higher TAM than computers. ITC's main product was cigarettes. Now, their revenue is hugely dependent on non-tobacco products like soap, shampoo, biscuits, etc. Once they dominated the cigarette market, they could not grow much more in that space, so they chose a new market to start working in. Whenever we look at companies, we must ask ourselves about their TAM. If the company does everything right, how big can it become? How much growth is left in the space? Which company's TAM is greater? Many times, the industry a company operates in is more important than how well it operates. Naval Ravikant once tweeted, "Which games you play is more important than how well you play them."